Greetings, dear Capricorn. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a peek at your Aries season, also known as the spring equinox reading. So I put them together because spring season ushers in that spring equinox, which is on March 23rd. Now, when we talk about the spring, this is a very significant time for us to really plant the seeds of really what we want to do in the next incoming months. And it's also a really great time to see like what parts of our lives are out of alignment or out of whack. It's a really great time for instituting some balance into our lives. And even if you think about it on a more natural, metaphysical, even spiritual side, you can see that the equinox represents that time between the light and day is at there's equal amount of light and equal amount of nighttime during this period, like 12 hours and 12 hours. Okay. So that, if you think about it, like just on a spiritual level, really talks about instituting some balance within ourselves. Okay. And yeah, it's just a time for having fresh energy. So let's go ahead and just take a peek at this intuitive read that I'm going to do for you for the spring equinox and for the springtime, or aka Aries season. And we're going to be using the Brotherhood of Light Egyptian Tarot to pull messages for you. Let's just first set the intention, Capricorn. This is for you and only you. So if you have Capricorn and it is in your sun, your moon, or your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading may resonate with you in some capacity and that you're able to receive these messages and apply them to your own life, always and only for your highest good. Now, with that being said, I don't know why I said March 23rd, because I believe it's either the 20th or the 21st. So let's just do that. But anyway, let's look at our first card is going to be looking at what is the energy of this spring equinox for Capricorns. Show me the energy of this particular spring for our Capricorns. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa, Cap. What's happening? I was not expecting. Very interesting energy. So I'm seeing that there could be some disappointments or heartbreak here. Three of Swords talk about it could be grief, it could be heartbreak, it could be you've also got death here. So there could be significant endings here that are happening for you or to you. Or it could just be like, maybe it's like the anniversary of somebody's death. It could be, right? That just brings like a lot of heartbreak towards you. Maybe even a loved one, because we do have the Lovers here, which talks about a divine partnership. So there's a very difficult energy here where some of you could be ending partnerships, maybe due to even third party situations. It could be maybe the ending of partnership, if there's a heartbreak there. Could also indicate that like a mourning period, perhaps over the death of a loved one. Maybe it's the anniversary of that, and maybe like around this time every year you just have a difficulty energetically with this loss. Okay, so two of those things could be prevalent for some of our Capricorns that I'm reading for. But either way, it's just like this energy is a little heavy for you because it does have something to do with perhaps a separation from a loved one, so to speak. Okay. And it just caused this rebirth, because the death doesn't always have to be negative, but the death does indicate the ending of something, right? And we know with endings, like life is a cycle. What I think it was, I don't remember what scientist, but energy can never be destroyed. It just transfers, right? It just goes from one source to another. And that is essentially like what death is. Death is not the end all be all. Death is just, it ends here. And then there's another side and a whole nother cycle of something else that just begins there. So never feel that death is just the end of something, right? It's just the end because a rebirth emerges after death. Okay. So I'm seeing that's the energy that I'm getting for Capricorns. It's a little heavy, but let's keep going. So apologies to any Capricorns who are going through any separations or who are going through like commemoration of the death of a loved one of some sort. I really just, for some reason, I intuitively just want to say it's a separation of some sort, perhaps in a relationship. And I'm sorry about that. That is very tough energy to deal with. So my apologies. All right. So what's something that's waking up in your life at this time right now, Capricorn? Show me something that's waking up in Capricorn's life. Mm. So Capricorn, you could be, there's something very significant here about your intuition and you really being able to tap into your inner thoughts or your gut. Okay. This could be something also very intuitive about your dreams here. Like pay attention to the dreams that you're having around this period of time. There could be something very significant there where you're just having a series of dreams where you're just like, oh my God, like what does that mean? And why am I waking up feeling like there was something deeper to this, right? Like research those things if you're having like very prophetic or very um like dreams that are just a little different from your usual dream set. And there's something here about your confidence that you really just need to have confidence in yourself and confidence really in what is being intuitively drawn into you right now. Perhaps that's why some of you have been attracted to this read. Who knows? And then there's also something here what's awakening in you. I don't know if this is a person because this is a queen of hearts. Now, when we talk about kings, queens, knights, pages, they can indicate people that are in our lives, or it can be who you are, or it could be the energy and what you're manifesting at this time. But this king of cups, this is like a masculine Cancer energy. This is a very empathetic and like naturally empathetic, wise, someone who's of wise counsel. And this really could be you. This could be like how you're showing up for people. Cancer is your opposite sign. This is an actual Cancer card. So this could be you where you're tapping more into like your heart center in some ways, and you're really getting out of your thoughts because you are very logical, very analytical in nature, right? So when you're tapping into your heart center, it sometimes can feel a little uncomfortable because it doesn't feel like your natural self. But maybe that's what this is about. There's something that's awakening within you that you are becoming a little bit more intuitive in nature, and you're starting to like realize and see things from another perspective that is a little different from you because it's starting to come from here and from here because this is like your third eye chakra, more than it's coming from up here, which is like your crown chakra, where your logical and analytical thoughts come from, and it's coming in your position of what's waking up within you at this time. All right. Now let's look at what are some opportunities that are ahead for you at this time, Capricorn. Show me opportunities for Capricorn at this time. Show me opportunities for Capricorn at this time. Okay. Also, okay, you've got the Eight of Swords here. Okay, you could be feeling like a little bit blocked from, you've got the Queen of Wands, and you got the Six of Swords. I'm seeing that like opportunities could be a little bit delayed for you, like things that you're really like looking to do. Like maybe there's a trip you're looking to go on. There could be some delays in there. There's something that's like maybe externally or internally that's kind of like blocking your plans in some way. I feel like you're really wanting to be just kind of like out there. You want to be fancy free. Queen of Wands is this energy that's very self assured, it's very confident. It feeds others the vibes, so to speak, right? And when it's in, however, it is in that kind of blocked area of your life, which really to me kind of talks about there could be a way, there could be like like something you're trying to do, and I keep thinking it's a trick because we do have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords talks about like literal journeys. It doesn't have to be a literal journey, but this could be like, oh, I want to go from this phase to another phase, or maybe it literally is a trip, like I'm trying to go to Aruba or something. And it's just like there are some delays here. There's something that's blocking you where you're just not able to really like execute the plan. Now, if you're in the United States, we all know flying anywhere right now is a nightmare. It's super expensive. Airports are crowded. TSA is off. So like flights are getting delayed, canceled every day. It's like super hard to really travel around this time. So you could be experiencing like some issues where you're like looking to travel or looking to go somewhere and it's just like not right now. Okay, so just rest assured that it's coming up in like as a blocked opportunity. So it's an opportunity that would be yours, but there are some circumstances that are extenuating outside of yourself. It's kind of like just delaying it or preventing it from happening at this time. And so let's finally look at how can you allow light into your life at this time. How can Capricorn, yeah, make that money, Capricorn? This always comes up for you. Y'all are like a very money manifesting sign. Okay, so you've got the you've got the 5 of Cups. Ooh. And you've got an opportunity coming towards you, maybe in terms of your finances, a job, or resources. You've got the Judgment. This is awakening to something here. So overall, I feel, let's talk about this 5 of Cups also, though, because 5 of Cups talks about a disappointment. And that disappointment could have to do with some delays. But ultimately, I kind of just feel that there's something here to do with really looking at your legacy, really looking at like what you have to give to others and kind of just like what you have in general. Because that 10 of Pentacles is ultimately like legacy. This is inheritance. This is, you know, maximizing your resources or what you're able to bring in. And then I feel like there's a new opportunity that comes in for you that really increases your money in some way. And I do think that like it kind of helps, like money always helps, right? Especially for Capricorns, you guys are earth signs and you are ruled by that 10th house, which has to do with reputation and career. Money is how you guys get things, how it's like your language, basically, so to speak. And there could be something that's awakening into you right now, where I don't know where there's something significant about like resources and finances at this time, where you are awakened to something. Now that awakening could be a new way of how to make more money or how to increase your resources. Maybe it's an investment opportunity. Maybe it's, I don't know, but there's something that you're being awakened to, and it is coming in the position of how you can allow this light into your life. So I feel like be open at this time, be very open. And I feel like it will do you very well to not be like, to not do things in the traditional way that you've always done them, but to be a little bit more open, especially from your heart. Yeah, especially from your heart and your third eye, like really listen to your gut and your intuition around this period of time. I feel like springtime is going to be a powerful time for you to really trust yourself and have the confidence to be a little bit more psychic, so to speak. Okay. And I feel like when you do that, you're going to see a lot of success when it comes to your financial world. Okay. So funny how Pentacles always pop up for you. But anyway, that's what I got for you, Capricorn. If you enjoyed this reading, please do comment, like, and subscribe for additional content. And I do tarot in real life for actual clients. So if you'd like for me to read you and you enjoy the way that I do tarot or this resonated, like let's get a little deeper into it, go ahead, look at the description of this video to check out the links below to see how to book me. I do online readings. I do them in person if you're in the Phoenix, Arizona area. You can come to me. I can come to you, however you want to do it. But yeah, that's what I do. So I love you, dear Capricorn, and I hope you guys have a blessed day and a blessed rest of Aries season. Bye.